Hello and welcome to our first discussion video at Diski Central. This is where we're going to talk about what's happening in the PSL and I hope you guys enjoy. Our first discussion is going to be on Oupa Manyisa, alright? But before we get into it, please just like and subscribe real quick and then let's go. Alright, so last week we basically found out that Sundowns had released Manyisa, right? Because his contract had ended and they decided to not extend, right? So that happened, and then within hours he was unveiled as a TTM player. Was that the right move? That's the discussion for today, so let's see. Oupa Manyisa is one of the best midfielders to ever play for Pirates, and one half of the most devastating and entertaining midfield pairings that we've ever seen in the PSL. During his time at Pirates, he managed to win a double treble, guys. Other teams can't even get one treble and he won it twice. And managed to get a couple of CAF medals. During his time, he managed 225 appearances. And in those, actually, he scored a couple of goals. I think he had 31 goal contributions. Including that one goal that he scored against Kune in the MTN final. At Pirates, he was just simply a beast. In 2017, however, he moved from Pirates to Sundowns, where things did not go as well as he had hoped, or as well as we had all had hoped, right? In Sundowns, he only managed 47 appearances in 3 years. This is the same guy who once clocked 51 in one season for Pirates. So this was largely due to the level of competition at Sundowns. There are a lot of players, and he just did not rise to the occasion, I guess. And he found himself at the stands most of the time. And that's basically it. He won a couple of trophies, but he did not have the same impact that he had at Pirates. And the signing of George Malolega just sealed his fate at Pretoria. This now brings us to last week, where he was now released by Sundowns and snatched up by TTM. And we want to actually explore any other options that would have been suitable for him. First up is Highlands Park. Highlands Park would have been a great home for Oupa Manyisa, considering how they value experience. Highlands Park has shown that they rely on experience. Looking at the signings that they've made in the past, they've signed Yeye, they've signed Bevan Fransman, they've signed Musa Nyatama, and even their coach, Owen Tagama, has quite a lot of experience under his belt, right? So Oupa would have had a very nice integration into that team, looking at his experience in the PSL and his talent. And we've already seen how valuable experience can be for a team, looking at Morocco Swallows, for example. Remember their good season when they gave Pirates a run for their money with the likes of Belenomved. So I think going to Highlands Park, that move would have been very beneficial for both parties. What do you think? Second up is Cape Town City. Cape Town City find themselves in very, very unfamiliar territory, 10th on the log currently, and they recently lost Roland Bush. I hope I pronounced that right. So I think Manyisa would have helped in their midfield department in their quest to actually kind of make top 8 for the season. And I think he would have had a great partnership with Mpoma Gola and more or less the same kind of impact that Teko Modise had on the team. So I think Cape Town City would have also been a great team for him. Again, let me know what you think. Our second last option is just across the road from Sundowns. Instead of going all the way to Venda, could have just gone to Supersport. Supersport is a great team, actually, and they're having a very, very great season. But they've lost a key figure in their midfield. Dean Furman left, and Oupa would have been a great addition in that team to offer that kind of leadership, having been a former Pirates captain. And I think he would have been a great mentor to the likes of Mukwena and Mbule, and would have helped Supersport with life after Furman, looking at the end of the season and next season as well. Our last option, and hear me out, is a surprise return to Pirates. All right. So the thing is, he's the former captain, right? He knows the team inside out. And think about it. All right. Manyisa has always flourished with a nice, hard-working midfielder by his side. We've seen this with Uchali and with Uchumail, right? And things started going downhill when he had to play with Isasa. All right. So him with Ben Mutwari would not be the worst of ideas at all. And you need to consider that Pirates haven't had a solid midfield in a long time. The last time we had a nice solid midfield was when we had Nyatama, Ben, and Tenten playing together. All right. After that, it's been just chopping and changing, and Ben has been the only consistent figure. So I think Oupa would be a great teammate or partner to Ben Mutwari with a young Magaring or even Tenten. You know, Pirates need that. Pirates always operates efficiently when the midfield is great, and Manyisas' experience and talents. Because I still feel like he has a lot to offer. Like people keep saying experience, or I keep saying experience, but that's not all that he has to offer. I feel like Manyisas is like Modric, you know. He's in his 30s, but he still has a lot to offer. And I strongly believe that a move to Pirates would not have been the worst of ideas. I know you guys have a lot to say about this, so put it there in the comments. Alright, despite all these other teams that we feel like would have been great for Manyisa, I still think that TTM might just be a great move for him as well. You know, like obviously we don't know much about the team, but I strongly believe that they would have literally sold their vision to him, and he believes that he can be a part of that. Alright, like obviously, like no one is gonna, like they didn't buy Wits so that they can have one season at the PSL and then go under, you know. So I think they have a vision to stay in the PSL and even become contenders, and they might just have a lot of money. So maybe there's a whole vision that has been sold to Manyisa, and he's just the first of many signings, well, along with Joseph, right? So hopefully, I guess we'll see. Literally that's all I can say. You know, I wish him the best. I wish him everything. He's still young, 32. I think he still has a good 3 seasons. You know, he pushed till 38. So Manyisa has like 6 years to show us who's boss. So yeah, with that being said, that's the end of the video. Yeah, let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe again, and share this with your friends. That Sundowns had released Manyisa, right? And then within hours, yeah, Betway. So, in my opinion, at Pirates, he was a machine. I am looking at the screen. Mamele Mbuge.